What is good, kind of people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam, laundering Lil Uzi Vert's money into an offshore account after Eternal Atake's first week sales, because coronavirus be shutting down everything over here, and I mean everything. They're not letting us go state to state. Nobody can come in the country. We gotta go offshore or something, go to like Bahamas. But anyway, first week sales came in for the original Eternal Atake, not the deluxe yet, because that literally just dropped yesterday. Kind of feels like a week ago though in this toilet paper apocalypse, but I thought it would be fun to calculate how much money Uzi made from the streams on the original EA. Let's talk about it. Okay, before we are able to calculate how much money Uzi made the first week from Eternal Atake, we need to set some variables because every streaming platform pays out a different amount of money per stream to artists. Additionally, somehow merch bundles with a free digital download of the album count as an album sale, so we need to subtract the amount of pure album sales as they are coined in the digital age since CDs aren't used anymore, and subtract it from the total sales to calculate its revenue by itself. I guess it makes sense though, considering we're in the streaming world now, so it's hard to get someone to stream an album 1,500 times to equate to be one album sold. But in the case of Travis Scott and even Juice WRLD, they each had multiple merch pieces available, thus had the opportunity to sell 2, 3, 4 hypothetical albums to their fans with their merch because it was fire. And we know how Travis fans get with their merch. Travis fans probably gonna eat their own leg before they eat their Nike SBs if all the food runs out in this apocalypse. On a related note, it's a good thing Uzi got in advance for all these sales before the album even dropped, because it takes a few months to process for all the streaming platforms, and who knows if the corona zombies haven't taken over by then. So technically we're actually calculating how much money Uzi's label is recouping from the album. To begin, Lil Uzi Vert allegedly reported 311,000 albums sold the first week, with roughly 10,000 of them being pure album sales, aka merch bundles, and thus the remaining 301,000 units were equivalent albums in streams. According to LilUziOfficial.com, the official crewneck merch bundle costed $65 per order. In my opinion, Uzi and his team could have easily sold way more merch than 10k units if they had a better design and or more variety. Also, I feel like not everybody wears crew necks, as t-shirts and hoodies are more common, but either way, 10k units is more than anybody I know personally could sell, and that multiplied by $65 equals $650,000 earned in revenue from pure album sales for Uzi. Next, for streaming, we must average all the major streaming platform payouts and multiply it by the total amount of streams. According to Soundcharts, updated on January 26, 2020, the average payout per major streaming platform is 0.6 of a cent per stream, and as we mentioned before, 1,500 streams counts for one album, therefore one album sold would equal $9 in revenue for Uzi. We can now multiply this $9 per album by 301,000 units sold via streaming platforms and find out that Uzi made roughly $2.709 million in revenue from streaming alone. The last step would be to just sum the $2.7 million with the $650,000 from the merch bundles, and we officially calculate that Lil Uzi Vert made roughly $3,359,000 solely in the first week for Eternal Atake being released. Again, this calculation did not count the deluxe / Lil Uzi Vert vs. the World 2, since it has only been out for one day. But let me know if y'all like this video, and I'll calculate the amount of money Uzi made for that deluxe as well next week. So with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, going on a shopping trip with Uzi later tonight to cop all that Charmin toilet paper. Ooh, so soft, so we can sell it on the dark web for 10x the price we got it. Let me know in the comments how much y'all think Uzi's label gave him in advance for the album. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it, as well as to keep up to date with me on all my socials in the description if you with it. Peace out, kind of people. Know what I'm saying?